This big chunk right here, that's several $trillion, that's mandatory funding. That's for Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. You can't touch that. I mean, now, Trump has said that he wants to preserve Medicare and Social Security and so on. Maybe they'll find some crafty ways, come up with a few billion, but saving hundreds of billions there, very unlikely. And then this, gray, that's the interest on the national debt. You got to pay that. That's about $1 trillion. So let's take out the two that they can't touch, and now you're left with what's called discretionary spending, right? So you got about just under $1 trillion for the non-defense. That's where Musk can make his moves, and he can try to save American taxpayer dollars. And this is the defense industry, and that's just about $850 billion. So right there, that's where they can make their cuts. But Trump has said that he wants a strong military, so it's very unlikely that they're going to cut from defense. And if you add this up, I mean, that's less than $1 trillion in the non-defense discretionary spending. So how are you going to cut $2 trillion when there's only $1 trillion to cut, right? So let's dive into this a little further. Now, so U.S. defense spending right now, that's broken up into a couple different categories. I mean, operations and maintenance, that's the biggest chunk right there. It's about a third. I mean, you got to maintain your depots and everything like that, do your operations. So you're not raking in hundreds of $billions dollars, even if you cut the defense budget quite a bit. So that $5,000 check is probably an unrealistic number. You shouldn't expect to see that. And again, you have to realize that at the end of the day, it's going to be Congress that has to write these checks, and there are a lot of legal challenges to all this already that have led to temporary blocks. So there's a lot of uncertainty around this, and that $5,000, don't go cash that in just yet. Back to you.